Hi guys, it's Frankie from Frankie Tech. Good to see you guys again, and I'm here to share my review of the TicWatch Pro 3 GPS. What an incredible smartwatch and experience this has been. This is the first time I've reviewed an Android Wear watch here on the channel. And where's the watch, you may be asking? It's right here, guys, on my wrist. And what is the highlight feature of this TicWatch Pro 3 GPS? Let me show you right here. This is the main display, but once this goes to sleep, look at that. You have a secondary LCD display. And guys, this is the way all smartwatches, in my opinion, should be. With this dual layer display, while also having a full-fledged Android Wear watch on your wrist for all of those types of uses as well. But before we get started with the review, let's have a look at the unboxing. Now, just to summarize the key specs of this device, we are using the Qualcomm Snapdragon 4100 platform with 1 gig of RAM. It actually has performed really well in my experience. And this is the big one, guys, up to 72 hours of battery in smart mode and 45 days in essential mode. And let me tell you, the battery experience compared to my Apple Watches, which, let's face it, these guys only last about a day of use. This TicWatch Pro 3 GPS has been lasting me easily 3 or even 4 days on a single charge. And this TicWatch Pro GPS is also IP68 rated and swim suitable. And I've showered with this watch without issues. It can withstand the elements. And looking at the design of this thing, it is rugged. It is built to last as well. I never had a single worry that this thing was going to get ruined. And so you'll be able to use this doing water sports. It will handle it. You also have HD heart rate, stress, and sleep tracking. And you can see right here, just jumping into the menu, all the different things you're able to access with this watch. Here, for example, is the TicPulse app. And there's a bunch of other ones. TicOxygen will measure your blood oxygen here on this watch. There you see it, guys. There's my blood oxygen, 96%. And I tell you, this is a really useful feature, especially now. And this TicWatch Pro 3 GPS offers this feature similar to the Apple Watch Series 6, but at a lower cost. You also have Google Assistant on board, and you have 1,000 plus watch faces on Google Play. And I think the watch faces have been terrific. I've been typically using this Horizon watch face, but just want to show you some of the other ones that they do have available. You have Guardian, which looks really good. You have Ruler, and Clockwork is very cool and just gives you this really awesome kind of look where you can see even the movement inside. It's a really nice watch face here, and you can always add more watch faces to the list. There's a bunch here, guys. So many options to choose from, and great watch faces just in general here on this TicWatch Pro 3 GPS. But guys, the star of the show here, I tell you, is this dual display, double the possibilities, and it really is the case. Now, the second display is an LCD, which means it's not going to give you any kind of fancy colors or anything, but it does the job. And when I'm on the street, I pretty much am accessing this watch face more than any other. Yes, I can jump in to look at my messages and all that stuff, but generally just being able to have this glanceable digital clock, knowing it's saving power as well, is such a welcome sight. I wish Apple Watch actually developed something like this. They do have the ambient display, but I find it a lot less useful than the LCD display here on the TicWatch 3 Pro GPS. And you can see it shows your battery life, the seconds, your steps. All in all, it's my favorite feature of this watch. And I tell you, I wish all smartwatches used this type of technology for a glanceable watch face you can access on the go. You also have speaker and mic support. Google Assistant is available on this watch. What is the capital of Brazil?
Brasilia is the capital of Brazil.
There you go. And let me tell you, she's a lot more helpful than Siri on the Apple Watch. And you have 10 plus professional workout modes on this TicWatch GPS. So showing you the interface here, you basically have Google Assistant off to the left. You swipe down for your basic toggles, flashlight settings, airplane mode, and then swiping to the right, you kind of have your glanceable information here, your heart rate, your steps. You'll have the weather. You have any of your reminders. Looks like I need to do a hike at some point, and you can tap for your heart rate. And you have also kind of the rings equivalent here to an Apple Watch of your steps, your standing, and kind of your move goals for the day. But then you click on this button, and this will basically take you to all the other apps like I was showing before. A lot of different features available like calculator, alarms, stopwatches, timers, so many different features here. And you can always add more apps through the Play Store directly from the watch. And then you can access the apps on your phone, including Spotify, but it will also make recommendations so you can see streaming audio recommendations or even for tracking your workout. And it's great to have that full Google Wear integration, which will give you just more options to choose from for your watch wearing, audio, and workout needs. And one last thing I'll show you guys here, swiping from the bottom is where you'll access all of your notifications. You can see your Discord chat, and let me tell you, from the days of the Moto 360 and early Android Wear, this platform has evolved a lot. And last but not least, this TicWatch Pro 3 GPS does have Google Pay capabilities and a powerful GPS built in, and it's been very accurate in my experience when I'm hiking or when I'm walking around. It definitely knows where I've been and is a very useful feature of this watch. And the charging experience has also been super easy. It is pretty standard to like a lot of these smartwatches, but there you see it. It just slaps right into place and you're good to go. Charging this up in about 2 hours will get you those 3 to 4 days of battery life that I mentioned. All in all, guys, I've really enjoyed my time with this TicWatch Pro 3 GPS. It is an incredible device, and it proves to me really how far Android Wear or Wear OS has come from the earlier days. I don't know that it's to the level of polish, I guess, as a software compared to what the Apple Watch offers, but this TicWatch Pro 3 brings so many compelling features like that dual display, like the 3 to 4 days of battery life that you get on a single charge, and all done in this really beautiful design with a pretty sturdy build quality, but this nice metallic edge. It feels really nice to wear, and I think there's something to be said about circular watch faces. It's been nice using this watch and feeling like I'm using a traditional timepiece once again. And considering the price point of $299 US, I think this smartwatch brings a lot to the table that can definitely make it a compelling choice over the Apple Watch Series 6. Check links in the description. I'm definitely going to be wearing this TicWatch Pro 3 GPS, and I'm going to be syncing it to my brand new Xiaomi Mi 11, and we'll be using both of these awesome devices together. Thanks once again to Mobvoi and TicWatch for sending this one out. But hit me up in the comments. What are your thoughts on the TicWatch Pro 3 GPS? And do you think that Android Wear can still compete with the likes of Apple Watch? Look, I love Apple Watch, and I definitely plan on continue using my Apple Watches as well, but it's great to have now a secondary option that I can use with my Android devices here in this TicWatch Pro 3. Hit me up in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. And that's it for this video. If you liked it, give me that thumbs up. And if you love the content of Frankie Tech, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for future updates. So that's it for this one, and this is where I leave you by saying, this is Frankie Tech signing off. Have a good one.